What in devil's snare is up, guys? I hope you are very well. Can you tell I've been watching Harry Potter? It's definitely a prep movie, right? Or a Christmas movie anyway. But anyway, I hope you're all well. Welcome to the day of filling the tank. Or at this point, more of a mini. But we just checked in with AJ this morning. I actually have already trained this morning. I was in a film, but I was like, oh, do you know what? Can't be fucking asked. And also, like training at the minute, especially D-volume, is just super boring. So yeah, I basically went to the gym, I trained pull, and then I basically sent some check-in shots off to AJ. AJ was basically saying what I was seeing essentially, which I was flat and we're ready to fill up. So that's kind of good. It's exactly what we wanted. So yeah, I woke up this morning at 69 kilograms. Fuck's sake, this in the off season, this never, I suppose this ring never gets on my finger, but it's almost falling off at this point. So yeah, 69 kilograms this morning. We're going to push in 500 grams of carbs. So today's macros are 500 grams of carbs, 40 fat, and 180 protein. I normally have 220 grams of protein, and then we've been pushing up like nearly 80 to 90 grams of fat. So it's a welcome break for number one, fats, and number two, just not having any carbs, right? So 500 grams of carbs isn't that much, but it tends to be where I look significantly fuller. So that's what we're doing. Likely, we're going to be doing this for the next 2 days, but we'll see. We'll see how we wake up tomorrow morning. Anyway, I'm going to take you through today. So yeah, let's get on with it. Oh, also, meal one has already been pushed in. So again, yeah, protein bar. That's it. Guess what time it is?
Dinner time.
Carb time. Welcome to meal two. We have pretty much exactly the same meal as we normally have. Instead of cauli rice or sweet potato rice, we're actually having normal fucking rice, like a normal human being, which is fantastic. Also, for the carb up, we are going to use bagels because I know they just digest well. At this point in prep, I'm just basically going for carbohydrates that I know digest well. It's typically rice-based products, and then bagels as well. That's pretty much the carbohydrate sources of today. I'm not going to do potato because essentially if I carb up with potato, I do have like some GI distress, which can happen with stuff like potato because essentially it's high in potassium. So yeah, we are just going with that. Anyway, I'm going to eat because I'm starving. Well, that was fucking glorious. But yeah, we have to wait another 4 hours or 3.5 hours, not that I'm counting, for the next meal, which is basically exactly the same meal, to be honest. And then the last meal is looking like a Cocoa Pops complex, just for vegan whey protein. So yeah, that should be all good. Just checking over Ollie's physique now, as he just sent me some physique shots post session, and he is looking very fucking good at the minute. We did actually push in 500 grams of carbs yesterday. He actually woke up not necessarily flat, but he could definitely like push in more carbohydrates, which is basically what we've done today, which is good. I suspect that we're probably just going to carb him up until the show, so that's all good. And then we'll actively look at spilling him a little bit, just ready for show day, and then yeah, we'll be all good on show day for sure. And then Michael actually woke up this morning just a little bit flatter, so we've introduced more carbohydrates for him. We were looking at doing a carbohydrate push, then a fat seal, then a carbohydrate push. However, his body is priming. It is firing on all cylinders right now. We did have some like digestive issues, which is why we're going to do the fat seal in the first place. But his physique is reacting very well, so it might just be a linear load for Michael as well. So yeah, athletes are in a good spot. Also got another 2 competing this week, but I'm not allowed to show their physiques because I just can't. So yeah, and then yeah, I think that's pretty much all the update. I mean you're pretty much fucking up to date with everything because essentially you are living my life. So yeah, also on a very kind of side note, I realized that I can't do daily vlogs, obviously on Sunday, because quite simply I'll be on stage at about 7 o'clock, so I won't have time to like edit and post and stuff like that. So yeah, the kind of show day vlog will be at some point next week, but rest assured, obviously we're going to be vlogging. But yeah. That's the update right now. The time is about 4:30, so in order to get this up by 7, I need to cut you off like now. But yeah, pretty much today is about kind of like resting, relaxing. Obviously, we trained today, pushing in carbs, and then yeah, just basically just trying to get full, right? Whilst remaining relatively stress free. Again, I think it's at the start of this, as in like the start of peak week. It's like I think everyone assumes that peak week is like so incredibly like magical and it's I suppose like weird and wonderful and it's like very exciting. The reality is that most peak weeks, if done properly, they're very boring. They're just like deloads. So yeah, it's kind of why I wanted to pick up the camera and kind of vlog for the whole week, because it kind of shows you, I suppose, like the behind the scenes for an athlete, especially essentially, if you want to call myself an athlete right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a fun day because essentially we are going to get my hair cut. We're gonna have to fucking de-fluff my physique in terms of like hair removal, and then we're gonna go to Leicester, get tanned up, and yeah, again, just rest and relax. Anyway, I hope you're well. I don't really know what else to say, and I'll speak to you in the next vloggy poo. Tito's out.